Hello everyone! Welcome back to another 1v1 battle for Warhammer. We have Heinrich Himmler still on the search for KRELL, just shouting around the entire world, where is KRELL? He came across this throng of Dowie, and when he asked them where KRELL was, they just shouted a bunch of obscenities about his mother, which is very rude. So then he mobilized his army, he raised some people, and now we're going to teach those Dowie a lesson. It's Grom Brindle over there, by the way. So my army here consists of a front line of all skeletal warriors. We have a total of 3 cryptors, 2 necromancers flanking Heinrich Himmler, because, you know, the necromancers, that's just his crew. That's his best friends. You know, they're coming with him. They're like, you know what, dude, you really got to stop searching for KRELL. And he's like, I can't. I got to find him. And they're like, all right, well, we'll just kind of hang out with you. So he's got 2 necromancer buddies there. We got the 2 puppies, Himmler's puppies. And I think that's it over here. Then we also have 2 fellbats and then 2 dire wolves back here, just because... I don't know, just cuz, really. For the Dowie player here, we have the Ironbreakers in the middle. We have multiple Dwarf Warriors positioned around. We have the Dragonback Slayers, a Normal Slayer, the Grumbling Guard, a group of Thunderers, a group of Iron Drakes, 2 Runesmiths, and then the Warriors of Dragonfire Pass. So let's see, we have them slightly unnumbered because we have a bunch of skeletons and bats and stuff. But right now we're just going to be approaching them, and it's a pretty simple strategy. You just bombard their forces with overwhelming numbers. That's the point. Both necromancers are equipped with the Raise Dead spell and Invocation of Nehek. I think all together I raise 5 skeletons and 1 zombie in this battle, though. So I didn't totally abuse it. But I said if I were to bring Raise Dead, it would only be in a Heinrich Himmler build, because Heinrich Himmler needs all the help he can get, because he's not that good. I like him, but he is not good. He's just a slightly buffer necromancer. Very, very slightly. So yeah, the strategy just overwhelm with numbers. I'm going to tie down this area with our 2 dire wolves and the fellbats. They're going to die pretty quickly, but I expect them to anyway. Everybody about to charge in. Thunder is going to go down, I believe, on Heinrich? I don't know. He's shooting at something. Skeleton's going to get burned here a little bit, but that's okay. We're going to have more of those where they came from. Trying to get the fellbats into the Iron Drakes and the Thunderers. You can see the Thunderers have already been shut down. Cryptor is going to be running in. Although I guess, because I clicked 1 and then right-clicked, so they auto-assign themselves targets. These guys did go into a bunch of fire damage. Not the best thing for a Cryptor, but oh well. The 2 puppies are going to go on Grom Brindle, and they're going to be on Grom Brindle for a while in this battle. The thing is, though, they don't really do any damage to him. And I keep giving them attack orders for Grom Brindle, and for like the first 3 minutes or so, the 2 puppies are basically useless, because they're not really attacking him. I guess they're also attacking Grumbling Guard, though. Heinrich Himmler is also going up the middle along with his Sternsmen, although they got halted by the Iron Breakers that are over here. On the right side, we have 1 Cryptor dealing damage to the Dwarf Warriors. We're getting around with some Skeletal Warriors over here. The Necromancers I'm trying to keep out of combat there and there, just so I can use their Master of the Dead trait, so they apply regeneration to everything around them. And then Heinrich Himmler, of course, also has regeneration when he is in melee combat, if you take his legendary item, which I did. So yeah, very simple strategy. You can see our dire wolves have already been murdered by the Dragonback Slayers. They did do some damage to the Slayers, though, so that's okay. They're basically just my throwaway unit. I could save them for later in the battle to chase down units around me, but just throw them in there. Why not? So this is still the puppies trying to kill Grom Brindle, and they just do nothing to him. They swipe at him multiple times, do nothing to him. We have a Massification in the Heck. I'm going to drop like 2 or 3 other similar smaller Neheks on this Cryptor, and I believe this Cryptor as well. So again, like, a lot of my mana was spent on Curse of Years, which you saw me apply in the beginning, and then also Invocation of Neheks. But like, I did summon some Skeletal Warriors here and there. The thing is, I didn't really need to summon too many Skeletal Warriors because we're already in the center of their formation with the puppies. So like, it's like I didn't really need them right here, although there are some around here and there. So we are still trying to kill Grom Brindle. Still, and like just doing nothing. They're just walking over him, knocking him around, and I was getting so frustrated. I'm like, just hit him! You're the puppies, what are you doing? I think that's the skeleton being summoned. Yeah, right there. Because this flank was starting to falter, so I summoned some reinforcements there. Still, and they're not doing anything. So eventually I'm just gonna be like, you know, F it. So we're gonna send them against the Thunderers here soon. I think up here to try and actually kill just the units of Grom Brindle's army instead of Grom Brindle. Over here, I think we dropped in, yeah, another Invocation of Heck to try and keep these units up. And it's just a massive melee. Like, there's really not many like strategies going on here. The only things I'm micromanaging right now really are the Vargulfs and my Necromancers. So eventually, I think this is when I got tired of trying to kill Grombrindle. Again, this entire fight, they were swinging at Grombrindle, or at least units around it, but just didn't do anything. So now we're going to try and destroy these Thunderers, and then I think we move on to the Runesmiths. One of the Runesmiths, anyway. Speaking of, this Runesmith is taking damage from the Cryptor over here. You see we're starting to rout their Dwarf Warriors. Well, I should say we've basically killed their Dwarf Warriors over there. Getting into their Iron Drake still. Heinrich Himmler is not really being targeted by any of the heroes, so he's just attacking Grumbling Guard, him and his Sternsman. So he's actually fine with just his passive regeneration that he has. But we do have another massive Vocation of Neck being dropped on most of what's left of my army here. Right now I do have one of my Necromancers in combat. I don't think I put them in combat. I think they just kind of got dragged into it. Same thing over here. Where are you? There you are. He's kind of in combat. Again, their Master of the Dead trait is not on if they are in combat, which is why I always try and keep them away. And they're super cheap. Necromancers with only like 1 or 2 spells are super cheap. They're like 500 something. There goes some more Skeletal Warriors to try and buffer some of the damage from our puppies over here, from Grombrindle, because he does hurt. So yeah, right now we're trying to focus on this Runesmith over here. Heinrich is going to eventually, I'm going to micro him over, I think, to this other Runesmith over here, because he is almost dealt with the Grumbling Guard, which is a nuisance that I was trying to kill out early, but it ended up they kind of survived throughout the entire battle, because I wanted to try and get their vigor buff out of the equation, because you can see their army is all like very high stamina, because these damn Grumbling Guard, they're one of the best units in the game. Luckily for me right now, these Thunderers, these Iron Drakes, and the Dwarf Warriors are not being microed back into the battle, but they will be. There we go. The Iron Drakes are now turned their attention onto the Cryptors. I was ignoring these units like I saw them, but I was like, well, if they're not going to micromanage them, then I'm not going to attack them. But now that the Iron Drakes are attacking us, we're going to send these Cryptors over there, and I'm also assigning this Necromancer over here as well to try and keep the Cryptors alive. Meanwhile, the puppies are still just trying to kill this Vargulf as the skeletons are dying to Grombrindle. Getting some more reinforcements with what's left of my Sternsman. I'm going to be bringing this Necromancer over here as well. We have some more Dwarf Warriors coming in. Or, I'm sorry, Iron Breakers, what's left of them, into our Cryptors over here. Necromancer and this Cryptor are dealing with the rest of the Iron Drakes, but now these Thunderers are going to start opening fire on them as well. So I have to send my Necromancer over there to deal with them. I think I send a Vargulf over here to route these Dwarf Warriors. This puppy is still trying to kill this Runesmith. And now Heinrich Himmler is trying to finish this Runesmith off as well. I don't like putting my Necromancers in combat, but like at this point, I need all the tools at my disposal because we don't have many units left. But the units we do have left, like the Puppies and Heinrich, are still really high hit points. Even the Necromancers are. They're trying to run away from me, so I'm going to summon some zombies on top of them because I just got enough mana to do so. Or I should say Winds of Magic. So we're going to stop them and then continue to chase them with the Necromancer. This Puppy's going to, I believe, rout off the Runesmith. And then I end up not even fighting Grombrindle. Like I tried fighting him with the Puppies early on, but they just weren't connecting with any of their hits, so I decided to destroy the army around Grombrindle instead. So we're going to rout off the entire army, and Grombrindle is going to go home wishing that he did not shout the obscenities about Heinrich's mother. Very rude, that Grombrindle. Very, very rude gentleman. So thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the battle. I will, I have a few more builds in mind for Heinrich Himmler in the future. I want to keep it a theme up until the point where they finally release KRELL as a unit. They have to, right? They have to at some point. So the adventures of Heinrich Himmler will continue as time goes on. But let's take a look at the kill screen here. A good game to RTK Abu. Dealt a lot of damage to my army. I still have my puppies there at the end, but I did have to cast a couple Invocation of the Hex to keep them up and running. So my Skeletal Warriors did okay, Sternsman did okay, Heinrich Himmler got 11 kills against Grumbling Guard throughout the entire battle. Listen, he's not an armor-piercing unit, so I wasn't expecting much work out of him in a battle against high-armored dwarves. Like, it's just, he doesn't do enough damage. Necromancers did okay. Then the Cryptors and the Vargulfs were basically the ones carrying me on their backs for this battle with all their armor-piercing, and they mostly did pretty well. The poor fell bats and the direwolves got destroyed because I just sent them to their deaths basically. For Abu here, 49 kills with Grombrindle was really good. The Runesmiths did really well, and just high kill accounts all across the board. The Iron Breakers were exceptionally hard to break through initially, and then these Dragonback Slayers, 200 kills, a ton. And who else did really well? Yeah, like this Dwarf Warrior, 111 kills, that's huge. Grumbling Guard, 164, really good. So again, hope you enjoyed that one, and let's just take a look at the cinematic view of Heinrich's continued search for KRELL. Get him, wolves! Puppies do not care about iron breakers. Like I said, they walk through anything. Puppies run amok. Heinrich should be in here somewhere. Where are you?
Quiet, Skullstop. I know what I do.
Alright, I hear him. He's over here. There he is. Oh, Heinrich. Oh man, what? Okay, I've never seen this. This Graveguard's upper torso is gone, but yet his shield and sword are remaining? What? What? That's some next level necromancy right there. Holy shit. Yeah, fight him. Yeah, kill all those. Still alive. You can't kill what's already dead. All it is a bunch of legs with a shield and a sword. It's the birth of a Cairn Wraith. Brindle. I do not know what it was. I don't know why my Vargals could not kill that guy. Or even damage him. The Necromancer and his Cryptor. Oh no! No! I was about about to say there could be a story told about these two. They're traveling adventurers, but no, not anymore. That Cryptor is dead as fuck.
Our clans will shoot us!
And that's gonna be it. Where's Grombrindle? I'm not sure where he's at. He's somewhere around here, though. But yeah, again, I hope you enjoyed the battle, everybody. I will see you all next time. Take care.